Here we go. KCP with a 3. Puts the Lakers up 3-0. Giannis to the basket. LeBron down low, posting up on Giannis. 3-second violation. Pistons will get the ball. Jason Rist into the basket. Puts the Detroit up 4-3. LeBron working on Giannis. Turns. Off the mark. Giannis for the mid-range. That was off the back iron. LeBron for 3 in the corner. That one's off. Giannis puts it in. He's got 4. Pistons up 6-3. They get the ball down low to LeBron. Get Giannis in the paint. LeBron with the layup. Both teams shooting 50%. Magic Johnson put up a wide open 3, but he's not really a 3-point shooter. Dennis Schroeder puts one out, and that one's off the mark. Inside to Jefferson, rejected. Two minutes to go in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope lobs it into Davis. Lakers up 7-6. Pistons take 10. Second unit comes in for Detroit. Terrence Ross misses a 3, but Elton Brand with the offensive rebound puts it back in. Kyle Kuzma shoots a 3 off the mark. Elton Brand with a 3-pointer. Kuzma throws up an air ball. Thomas 3-pointer off the mark. Low scoring first quarter. It's the end of the first. Pistons are up 13-10. Lakers inbound. Got a nice look at the basket, just couldn't put it in. I'm gonna turn out the
outside Schroeder. Going inside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And this is Schroeder's game, right? Get off the dribble drive with a quick first step. Nice.
Richardson, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
James, and they're able to recover. Kept alive. Pass to Kuzma. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. To the middle. Here's Cousins.
Well, DeMarcus Cousins, not a tremendous leaper. So what do? You go to your up fake game and catch that defense off balance.
The first one falls. That one's no good. James with the ball. Davis down low. Cousins on him. Here's Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Cousins. Out to the wing. He buries it from 3.
Well, you think historically Jefferson is the X factor. Reliable knocking down shots from any range.
It's James on the wing. Antetokounmpo covering. Back to James. Wide open look. Good on the jump shot. James has got his second basket of the game. Here's the three. He drops it from range.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Cook. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Horton Tucker. Gasol, a screen on James. Here's Horton Tucker. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Here's Ross. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Cook. Now here's Gasol. Over Ross. And that one's good. Gasol.
Well, what a perimeter shot Marc Gasol has always had. For a big man, such pretty touch.
James outside. And slam dunk by James.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Gasol. 1:07 left in the second quarter. Here's Cook. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. James outside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
The defense really doing their best to body LeBron James, but he is just a physical beast who cannot be contained.
Pass to Kuzma. And here's Ross. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Ross has got 6.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Kuzma outside. There's the drive. Shots blocked.
Boy, his vertical makes Terrence Ross an A+ shot blocker for his size. This guy, his main duty's on the perimeter, but he'll get his share of blocks.
Takes a step back. Here's Cook. To win the run. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so we wrap up the first half. The Pistons, they lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the... And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Harrell in at the center position. James against Antetokounmpo. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Back to Schroeder. Pass to James. Outside Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Cousins. Schroeder's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Johnson, and he gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Davis. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Davis has gotten his second bucket of the game. Outside Richardson. Launches a three. Rebounded by LeBron.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Morris, he's checked in for Harrell. Here's Johnson. No good there. Good work defensively by James.
Oops.
Johnson's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far.
Come on. Oops.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Back to Schroeder from 12 feet. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game. Richardson with it. Picked up by James. Antetokounmpo against Morris. Pass to Cousins. 6 to shoot. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay
Come
calm and
on.
execute.
Caldwell Pope's
Couldn't get
shot
around
is
the
off.
screen.
Caldwell Pope's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Back to Cousins. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Richardson, no good. Richardson's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Here's James. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, how about a multi-time champion and a multi-time MVP, and LeBron James continues to dominate. It truly is special to watch.
Here's Thomas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Lets the 3 fly. Nice shot by Ross.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
James against James. James, that's good. James has got 8 points.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Here's Ross, and he comes up with a bucket.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
James outside. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And it's good for 2.
Wow, the passing skills on full display. LeBron James once again orchestrating like a maestro.
Left side Ross. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
The first free throw is good. It's both from the stripe.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Cook. 1:05 left in the third quarter here. Horton Tucker can't hit.
A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Ross. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Things coming very easily right now for Terrence Ross. He's played with all the swag you could ask for.
Here's Cook. 43 seconds left in the third. Gasol finds Kuzma. They grab their own miss. Here's Ross. The second effort. And the layup is up and in. Ross has got 11 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
17 seconds left in the third. Now Kuzma. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 3 on the clock. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Pistons, they lead by 18. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Ross in at the 2-guard position.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Harrell. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Now here's Davis. And here's Schroeder outside. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Ross on the wing. And he drives in. Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
Boy, there aren't many who can finish better at the rim on the move than Terrence Ross. How about the finish?
Pass to James. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And here's James. 5 on the clock. It's James on the wing. Over on Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. Davis misses. Pass to Cousins. To the paint. Stolen by Davis. Schroeder with it. James passes to Schroeder. Here's Caldwell Pope. From downtown, sinks it from distance.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's James. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This guy's an absolute beast. You see the power and the soft touch that LeBron James combines in his game. Wow.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And that's good as he hits both shots. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And here's Schroeder. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
Instant offense. Dennis Schroeder can fire up his team with that pretty dribble drive.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
What an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
Hey, these fans love him so much. And when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Pass to Schroeder. James outside. Hits the three-pointer. James has got 9 points here in the second half.
LeBron was anticipating that catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Into the lane. Johnson with a bucket.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
On the attack, Schroeder. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
That is a bad man. 6'11", 270 pounds. Good luck.
Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. Davis from long range sinks the tray.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
.119 left to play in the fourth. They set the screen. Over to the left wing. Fires the three. Knocks it down from distance.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
There's the three. They get the rebound to the right side. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Cook. It's tipped. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. .43 seconds left in the game. Here's Caruso. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he sinks the second.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Dudley. Clock at 6. Launches it. That shot off. And so the home crowd treated to a win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate.
I dribble right through you, nothing you used to. I got the new move, they making new you, checking the foo-foo. The complex is crucial, got nothing to lose, got nothing to lose. Jumping out the jails with the shoes, NBA jam, better I choose. Ballin', ooh, 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 yeah, yeah. Hey, yo, hey. I'm Coolio. I do my duty and keep it moving like a Uzi. I can't help it if they choosy. Like my girl bad and bougie. I feel like I'm underrated like that last verse from Lil Uzi. All the data and the analytics couldn't track the drip when I'm in a dip. Swear to God, I could have been a fourth, fifth, other Hamiltons. Now I'm pulling up like my name was Christoph. When I lift off, got you Afro bang in the Hall of Fame, and I love this game till I dip, dip, dip. Yeah. We gon' pull up when it's game time. Yeah, side hustle on the baseline. Nah, we can never waste time. Nah, won't stop till it's game mine. We gon' pull up when it's game time. Side hustle on the baseline. We don't waste time. No, we don't waste. Ballin', 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 ballin'. Now we ballin'. Hey, big dough hanging out the window. Hey, hang up, ballin' with my hippo. Hey,
Excuse me. Nice of them to bail them out. Turds. Come on. How do you call an isolation in this fucking mode? So stupid you can't call plays. LeBron's like, I want to turn. That's even more depressing. Giannis making threes. All right. Ooh. Still cool. I was hoping for Pink Diamond, Derrick Rose. Patrick Ewing. Still a cool card to get.
This plane is crashing. I'm yelling Mayday, baby. Yeah, you made of plastic, always overreacting, always for reactions, and I'm gonna go subtract it. Money always hiding. I got me a new chick that be calling me like Jasmine. Exes and no moles, I don't wanna know what's happening. Brody told me slow me or I end up. Money in a basket, throw that this plane crashing. I'm yelling Mayday, baby. You made of plastic, and ain't no way you play me. I guess we cool back then. You made me blow
Excuse me.
Oh no. Hate to say that I feel like it might be the time for us both to move on. You know me, don't know me, I'm not the same man that you loved from before. Stop holding on to our past life, I'm not the one you want. I told you that this ain't like last time, you better just keep me out your thoughts. Baby, I'ma right my wrongs. Been complacent way too long. Did so much, so not enough. I cannot go any longer pretending that I do not want to move forward. Yeah. There's some things I can't explain. Yeah. Double down, I up the stakes. Keep me humble, keep me safe. I'm so sorry that I can keep living that life that was never meant for me. Oh no. Hate to say that I feel like it might be the time for us both to move on. You know me, don't know me, I'm not the same man that you loved from before. Stop holding on to our past life, I'm not the one you want. I told you that this ain't like last time, you better just keep me out your thoughts. Oh no, 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 no. You better just keep me out your thoughts.
If we get Derrick Rose to play one more game,
This is the last time. Oh no, 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 no. This ain't like last time, this is the last. Oh no. Hate to say that I feel like it might be the time for us both to move on. You know me, don't know me, I'm not the same man that you loved from before. Stop holding on to our past life, I'm not the one you want. I told you that this ain't like last time, you better just keep me out your thoughts.
we're almost down 3/4 the way down. 2/3 the way down, excuse me. Just leave this set for 2 minutes. Hopefully we get lucky and get them. Oh. Try one more time here. say that's a maybe. Like I said.
Yeah. So much money, you gotta put that in scale. We ain't not going back to being broke. One time for all my young in the trenches. Woo! Ain't chasing the dream. You know the routine. Look what they made of the team. You know the routine. I know why they jealous. I be on the type of stuff they never seen. You know the routine. Whole nother level, I don't know, it ain't even mean. Whoa, whoa. Young, blowing all money. Spend a million, make it back. Whoa. Made enough off all hustles. I don't even gotta rap. Whoa. Grinding, I get it. Stacking, I spit it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. Hey, you know the routine. Like a Mary put a hole in my jeans. I ain't playing in the whole nother league. Go to Philly, then I go to Reddy's, then I get a rollie, then I meet it, and then I get it, and then I take it. Feel like Carson Wentz, I got the wisdom and sit the bitch, I got a funny feeling that's rolling.
Alright, let's play one more.
Still the coldest. This the moment I come different, yo. Yeah, faithful armor, no monkey business, can't 18 numbers, no. Shout out to Cape Town. Africa's always a great time. Diamonds tell all of us live up.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And tonight we've got the Clippers playing against Detroit. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Derrick Rose is out there with Richardson. Then it's Lucas, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Jefferson in at the 4. And for the Clippers, the guard set is Beverly and George. Leonard and Morris are up in the forward position. And it's Ibaka in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 4-on-3 break. Baseline J on the way. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
Oops. Don't do that again.
And here is Los Angeles now. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And they're going to have to think about sitting him out. I mean, that's his second foul here in less than a minute.
Thomas checked in for Rose. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And then Leonard enjoys jamming it home. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Richardson for 3. Detroit getting another chance here. No good from Lucas. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Richardson with it. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks.
Now here's Leonard. In the corner, Ibaka with it. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Richardson finds Thomas. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Ibaka. Outside Leonard. 5 to shoot. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got
Getting
his
my butt
second bucket
kicked
of the
there.
game to go.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Here's George. Ibaka with the screen on Antetokounmpo. And that one's good, George.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Jefferson. 7-point differential. Teardrop shot, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
An elite rim protector, Ibaka has the highly desired combination of athleticism and timing.
George with the ball. Jefferson picks him up. Outside Leonard. Ibaka sets the pick for Leonard. Detroit trails by 7. Richardson the pass to Antetokounmpo. They need this. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Not a good start.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Batum comes in for Morris. Williams is checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. Now, here's Zubac. Back to Jackson.
Action Jackson.
Outside Leonard. There's the 3. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Detroit. Trailing here by...
Oh! Oh, man! Putting on a show. Ross can elevate with the best of them.
Now here's Jackson. Zubac finds Jackson. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Jackson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Offensive rebound. And oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
What a play.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 7. 46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Williams against Ross.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Takes a 3. No good that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. Jackson kicks to Batum. 17 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Los Angeles on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Excuse me.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far?
Got Rose back.
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got Luke Kennard. Marcus Morris is out there with Paul George.
Don't reach.
Then it's Ibaka, and it's Williams at the point guard position. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Jefferson is out there with Lucas. Then it's Rose. Then it's Terrence Ross.
Don't reach.
And it's Giannis in at the 3. Now, here's George, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Williams passes to George. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And here's Rose outside. Detroit, no good that time either. And here are the Clippers. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA, just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way
What?
forever. He is just a born scorer.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Rose attacking. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Lucas.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Pass to Morris. Outside Williams. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. And a switch here also for Detroit. Richardson's checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Al Richardson after the missed three from Serge Ibaka. The game now all time.
Well, you can tell Rose has really steadily worked on this, shooting it with so much more confidence now.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Morris finds Kennard. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked. Here's Antetokounmpo. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 2 now for Detroit.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
And there's the pass to Morris. Richardson against George. And that one, good.
Taking advantage of that length inside, George has the size and touch to score with ease from there.
Oh, it turned out okay.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Richardson, good.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Morris. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Luke Kennard. Now, here's Zubac. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Detroit leading by 3. From deep, Richardson. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Had to try it.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. A 3 from Leonard. It's hauled in by Thomas. And here's Thomas who brings it up for Detroit. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Passes to Richardson. Here's Thomas. From downtown. Nailed from three-point land. And now a 6-point Detroit lead.
You know, this guy can beat you off the dribble. He can beat you off the catch. IT's just a hard guy to defend.
Leonard against Brand, and he comes up with the deuce.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Pass to Richardson. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist. Richardson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now here's Batum. Knocks it loose. And stolen by James. To the paint, Embry. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Yes, you do. That pass on point on time. Thomas good at putting his teammates in the position to score.
Zubac a screen on Brand. Leonard attacking. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more
play.
coming up. So Leonard will go to the free throw line. That one is on Brand. Williams, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. And Detroit with a change here, too. Terrence Ross is checked in for Richardson. And Leonard no good on that one.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
Back to Jackson. Jacks up a three. It doesn't go for him. And we've finished one half of basketball. It's Detroit as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. Stay with second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The stars of this team on the wing, George and Leonard. Baca is out there with Marcus Morris, and it's Beverly in at the 1 spot. For Detroit, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch them different roles here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
Both free throws good from Rose.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. They've got Rose, on to Tacumbo out there with Jefferson. Then it's Lucas, and it's Richardson in at the 2. Outside Leonard.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Detroit leading by 6. Rose surveying the D. Over Beverly. Rose kicks to Jefferson. Back to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And there's Richard Jefferson on the assist by Rose. Jefferson's got the lead up to 8 now for Detroit. And here are the Clippers. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And it's Leonard missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Detroit shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one drops. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Both free throws good from Rose. And here's Beverly. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Dishes to George.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's blocked by Ibaka. They recover it. Richardson the pass to Rose. The second chance effort. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Shot clock at 3. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Jefferson's shot is off. Los Angeles trails by 10. Kennard the pass to George. Inside, Ibaka lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ibaka's got 5 now.
Boy, George is an outstanding player, actually one of the very best in the league. In these screen and roll sets, he knows exactly what to do.
Beverly dishes to Ibaka. And the foul on Derrick Rose.
Ooh,
And that'll be
just
his 3rd foul so far. And the Clippers making a change here. Williams is checked in. Ross is checked in for Detroit. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And Ross with the slam.
You cannot give Ross room to launch. You can't let him take flight. When he's this close, he's going to hammer it home.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Paul George. And Detroit with a change here, too. James is checked in.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's come from the cloth of the old school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
Here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, every year it seems like Williams draws more fouls per minute. Man, he's a very savvy offensive talent.
So, for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Marcus Morris. And it's Jackson in for Kennard.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Williams scanning the floor. Ibaka wide open. He fires. Off target with his three.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, watch out below. Come on now. Throw it down. Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
There's 1:17 left in the third. Outside Williams. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And Ross with the slam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. And a switcher also for Detroit. Rose, he's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. Leonard kicks to Jackson. Here's the dish to Williams. Kicks it out to Leonard from outside the arc. That one, no good. And Detroit the other way now. Here's Rose, and Rose throws it down.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
Leonard attacking, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And that was a strong pick, ammonia strong by Ibaka.
And here's Rose outside. It's good from long range. Rose has got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Now here's Leonard. Ibaka with a screen on Brand.
He's open.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Detroit delivering the blowout. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time.
Okay.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Beverly. Wing pairing for him, it's George and Leonard. Marcus Morris is out there with Ibaka, and it's Beverly in at the point. Outside, George. The three. Detroit with the rebound. Richardson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Nice awareness from the young forward, Giannis Antetokounmpo, showing he wants to work it to his guys.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Leonard the pass to Ibaka. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's Lucas with the ball for Detroit. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
Shouldn't have passed it.
Beverly against Rose. Here's Ibaka. Lays it up off the glass.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Outside Rose. Lucas inside. Working on Ibaka. Rose goes in over Beverly, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
He feeds it to George. Over Richardson. The shot by George, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Back to Rose. Three-pointer. Here's Lucas. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up two.
Nice.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And the foul
Dang
on
it,
Rose.
I gotta quit doing that.
That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Ibaka, the pass to Leonard. Hits it from three-point range.
Nice shot.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Rose with the ball. George picks him up, and the foul on Rose. That's his 5th foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the Clippers call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Richardson.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Detroit leading by 20. From deep, Rose. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Beverly. Ibaka sets the pick for Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Leonard attacking. It's good. Leonard's got 21 in the game.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
There's 1:17 left in the 4th quarter. Count the basket.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
1:15 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Leonard against Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Richardson. They get it back. Lucas the pass to Rose. Drills the three-pointer. And Detroit leads by 18.
They maintain focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Outside Williams. Count that one.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Clippers with the ball.
Don't reach.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Don't reach.
Ibaka with the ball. Kicks to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morris. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
Here's Rose. Here's Lucas. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Terrible game.
I'm from the floors with so they driving through the veil, dropping it. I got a lot of good feel like who these I don't know. I woke up and I'm in that Bugatti, moving too hard. Gave them me and Trey, that's what
8 regular teams left, and then Eastern, Western, and Western.
I'm in the game, regular. My taste is clear. Yes, I just spend it. And I got a couple. Let me know. If you want, cause boy, I can send it. And I got it. And she got a Louis bag. Okay, flex. My woo bag, baby. Let me see some. Okay.
Alright, let's get a good pull. I think that's a good pull. Paul George. Yep. Thank you.
Took a chance, there's a lot to take. I took her right in and I...
Two good pulls. Nice. Aww.
Let me see some. Okay.
Got some really good defense.
Woo bag, baby. Let me see some.
That's cool though.
Okay.
Keeping that one.
When they try to move in, you know what you must do, right? Coming out the room under the sun and the moon, it is safe to assume that we've been well groomed in the village of platoon. Drums signal out the boom, one test you get doomed. We done. Here's a demonstration show. The strategy to
Alright, we got two really good cards on auction.